Hey guys, and in this video we're going to continue our Myo Cantina alien checklist, and in this video we're going to be looking at Myo. And Myo is another action figure I've had in a while. Also from 2004. We'll just have a close look at him here. He also comes with a pistol and a cup. Cantina encounter with the Star Wars logo. Figures in the back. Nice image of the figure that we get inside. There's a scene of him in the cantina. And a read up on Myo. If you want to pause that and have a read. Yeah, a character not to be underestimated. You don't want to run into this guy. Okay, it's been about 14 years since I bought this guy. I think it's time I opened him up. So let's do that. And we're back with Myo outside of his packaging. Had to play around with him a bit. Again, the same as the last figure I reviewed. The articulation is there and it's reasonable. It's not super articulated, but for what you're going to use him for, if you're going to display him in the cantina, he has the articulation where it counts. He also comes with the same base as with the last figure. The only thing I noticed with this one here is the peg hole is a little small, so it's a bit of a tighter squeeze. So if you see there, I've actually got to force it in a little bit more. And I hesitate to force these Star Wars figures into bases. I don't want to damage them. But you can see what I'm talking about there. I gave that a reasonable push and it's still not going in that well. It's the same with the other foot. So I don't know what's going on there, but worth a mention. Putting that aside, his pistol, which he can holster on his right. We'll just take that out and have a close look. Pretty standard looking pistol. I haven't seen this one before, but that fits nicely in his holster. Also his drinking cup. This time around it's blue. It looks like a bit of white froth at the top. Let's just get a closer look at that head sculpt. The one-eyed freak. Get a look at his hair. I like the effect on his skin, the wash. Very good paintwork there. Looks like to be wearing some sort of spacesuit. Nice olive green with a darker green. Get a look at his boots. Yeah, I like the design of this character. The paintwork's pretty well done here as well. You got some detail on the top of his spacesuit. Some texturing, excuse me. Get a look at the detail on his hands. See if I can get a good look here. Nicely detailed fingernails. Rough textured hands. Very reptilian looking. You can see the same type of texture that's on his hands, on his neck part there as well. So he looks like to have a reptilian type body underneath that suit. Yeah, lots of detail that's gone in to this background character, which I appreciate Hasbro doing. It was really great for Hasbro to make an effort to go through all these background characters and get some decent sculpts in. Pointy ears. It's been a while since I've watched the original Star Wars movie, but when watching the cantina scene you could miss a lot of these characters, so it's nice to go back and have a close look, and you can catch a lot of them in the background. especially when Obi-Wan Kenobi slices off Walrus Man's arm off. I call him Walrus Man. We'll have a look at him later on as well. Let's go through his articulation. He comes on a ball jointed head, so you can get that movement up and down about there. Doesn't go up that much. You can get him up about there. Turns a full 360. Shoulders go all the way around. They don't go side to side. You've got the cut on the elbow, which rotates. This is also molded in a bent position. So you can if you want to straighten out the right arm, you can straighten it out like that. And the other arm is more for holding his cup, so it's always in a drinking position. And you can move that around that way as well. And you can probably straighten them out like that. If you're interested in posing him that way. He also has the rotation at the wrist, both wrists. Swivel at the waist. And legs do go out that far, which is good. And go back that far. Single joint at the knee. So you can get him in a nice seated position to sit him down in the cantina, which is good. I want all my cantina aliens to sit, or to be able to sit. The knees also rotate full 360. And that's it for articulation, which I'm happy with. As a display in my Mos Eisley Cantina set, I don't really want much more. I don't need much more. If I can get him in a decent pose to either sit or stand in the cantina, I'm fine with that. And here he is posed next to another cantina alien. And one thing worth mentioning is the bases they actually come with, they actually join together, so you can display your figures side by side. So you can just join them there on the side. And that's the Cantina Alien Myo from the Mos Eisley Cantina encounter. Have you got your checklist? Mark him off. He's done. We're going to move on to the next one after this video. Thanks for watching, guys.